is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up.
Civil emergency message for anyone living within the Crystal Lake campsites, Packanack Lodge, and anyone within the general vicinity of Crystal Lake. The following message is transmitted at the request of your local authorities. This is a message from the Crystal Lake Police Department and the Cunningham County Sheriff's Office. A mysterious situation is occurring within the general area of Crystal Lake. A string of very gruesome murders have been reported within the general area of Crystal Lake, along with several mysterious disappearances. It is believed that these recent murders are tied to these disappearances. The nature of these murders is currently unknown at this time, but anonymous phone calls traced from the campsite report that an unknown individual is responsible for these murders. This individual seems to be targeting men in age range from 18 to 43, and women in age range from 19 to 35. This unknown individual is described as being of unknown gender, standing at roughly 6 feet 9 inches tall, weighing approximately 300 pounds, was seen wearing an olive green work shirt, gray work pants, black security boots, and a Detroit Red Wings hockey mask with 3 red chevrons, one above the nose, and the other 2 on each side of the face. This individual was also reported to be of muscular build, and was reported to be brandishing silent instruments to attack its victims. All residents that reside in the general area of Crystal Lake, the Crystal Lake campsites, Packanack Lodge, and any area along the lake, are requested to stay indoors and secure your home to the best of your ability, as to prevent this individual from intruding into your home. If this individual manages to get inside your home, you may take any defensive measures necessary to prevent becoming this individual's next victim. Tune into local media outlets for more updates on this mysterious development. This is the emergency alert system, serving the Crystal Lake area. Regular programming may now resume at this time. Civil emergency message for the general area of Crystal Lake. The following message is transmitted at the request of your local authorities. This is a message from the Crystal Lake Police Department and the Cunningham County Sheriff's Office. The situation that was ongoing 30 minutes ago has escalated. Police have received reports of an additional number of violent murders from within Crystal Lake. At this time, a whopping 23 violent murders have been reported. In addition, the unknown individual responsible for these murders has been identified, and more information has been revealed about this individual. This individual has been identified as Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees is a white Caucasian male of 36 years of age, stands at 7 feet tall, weighs 340 pounds, has athletic build, is bald and having facial deformities, was last seen wearing a weathered olive work shirt with blood stains, gray work pants of the same condition, black security boots, and worn down Detroit Bedwings goalie mask. This man appears to have been in several scuffles with his victims, with disturbing reports of the victims in question standing no chance against this individual. This individual has the following abilities and attributes: resistance to physical harm, including gunfire, blows from sharp or blunt objects, and strikes dealt by his fleeing victims, a strong lock on his victims, and the ability to bust through doors and leap vertical surfaces such as bookshelves, walls, closets or closet doors, and windows, done in one steady motion. This individual is armed with silent instruments such as long knives, axes, hatchets, sledgehammers, and was even seen using the environment to his advantage when attacking his victims, going as far as using everyday objects such as bird baths, shower curtains, toilets, ovens, stovetops, fireplaces, campfire equipment, and was even seen using his bare hands to kill his victims. This individual is considered extremely dangerous, as he will do whatever he can to kill his victims. This individual should not be approached at all costs. If you are approached by this dangerous individual, run the other way as fast as possible, and call 911 to report where you last saw this individual once you reach safety. Do not attempt to fight this individual, as you will not stand a chance. All residents receiving this broadcast should shelter in place immediately. Lock all entrances to your home, and do not do anything to attract the attention of this individual. Stay indoors, and do not go outside for any reason, as you stand a chance of encountering this individual, and may face a grisly and agonizing death at the hands of this individual. Stay tuned for more updates on this dangerous situation. This is the emergency alert system, serving the Crystal Lake area. Regular programming may now resume at this time.
Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac, cause I know these niggas out there where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to give me 5 mile water, I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. Lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that's looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip, my whips is keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the seat. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where? I've been moving them out and steal it with me, then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest, put the
This is a message from the Crystal Lake Police Department. Please pay attention to this alert, as this pertains to a situation of imminent risk to those listening to this broadcast, and your safety is at great risk. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Crystal Lake Police Department and the Cunningham County Sheriff's Office. The situation with a string of murders continues to deteriorate. Even more murders have been reported within Crystal Lake, as well as several campsites and resorts within the area. Jason Voorhees is the catalyst responsible for these murders. This individual continues to wreak havoc across the area. If you reside within the area of Crystal Lake, you are advised by the Crystal Lake Police Department to stay indoors and away from doors and windows. Do not, under any circumstances, try to fight this individual, as you will not stand a chance in a one-on-one confrontation with this individual. The Cunningham County Sheriff's Office is instructing all residents within the campsites to shelter in place and are not to make any negligent noises. Call 911 and report this individual if you are somehow approached by him. If you are approached by this individual, run the other way and do not look back for any reason, as this individual has a history of extremely erratic and elusive behavior, and can cover large distances in a short period of time by very elusive means. Do not try to assist the authorities in apprehending this individual, as you will put yourself in serious danger. Do not go outside. If you do so, you stand a chance of being encountered by this individual, and may face a brutal death at the hands of this person. Please stay tuned to local media outlets for coverage of this situation. This is the emergency alert system, serving the Crystal Lake area. Regular programming will be temporarily delayed to cover this local area emergency. Repeating, Jason Voorhees, the person responsible for a string of violent murders and burglaries, is undergoing a homicidal rampage in the general area of Crystal Lake. Take action now to prevent becoming this individual's next victim.
Looking for blood and it's got you inside.
An administrative message from the Crystal Lake Police Department. The recent string of violent murders from within Crystal Lake, caused by an individual known as Jason Voorhees, has ended. Jason Voorhees was killed while in a scuffle with a camp counselor when the counselor fought back and planted a knife in the base of his skull. The danger to residents is over, and you may now continue with your daily routine. The Crystal Lake Police Department in Cunningham County Sheriff's Office would like to thank you for your cooperation during this emergency. Regular programming will resume at the conclusion of this broadcast. Repeating, Jason Voorhees was killed in a scuffle with a camp counselor, and the string of murders has now ended. Regular programming may now resume at this time. An administrative message from the Crystal Lake Police Department. The recent string of violent murders from within Crystal Lake, caused by an individual known as Jason Voorhees, has ended. Jason Voorhees was killed while in a scuffle with a camp counselor when the counselor fought back and planted a knife in the base of his skull. The danger to residents is over, and you may now continue with your daily routine. The Crystal Lake Police Department in Cunningham County Sheriff's Office would like to thank you for your cooperation during this emergency. Regular programming will resume at the conclusion of this broadcast. Repeating, Jason Voorhees was killed in a scuffle with a camp counselor, and the string of murders has now ended. Regular programming may now resume at this time.
Your heart's beating faster, your blood